Good evening, one and all. It is Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, and it is time for us to jump into a QTCC reward stream. It is Warframe, but I'll be disabling the HUD. But before we get into all of that, Lord, welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world today. Oh boy, howdy, is this going to be an interesting one. It is going to be an interesting one. Now, for anyone who's wondering, Ken, where's the maid outfit? We hit $3,000. Friday. That'll be on Friday. Splitting up the no HUD stream and the maid stream. One, so we don't have too much going on at once, which would be too wild. And two, so you just get to enjoy even more of the rewards over time, rather than it all happening in one big spurt and then gone, you know? So yes. Dr. asking, would the no HUD also include your webcam? No. Absolutely not. No HUD does not mean no overlay or visuals whatsoever, because if you're imagining no HUD meaning no visuals, no overlays, well, let me just show you what that looks like. Hold on here. So that would be no webcam, that would be no Warframe, that would be no QTCC backer, that would be no... That's it, QTCC tracker, and there you are, congratulations, that's what it looks like. Oh, no, there's an emote there, let's get rid of that as well. Can't be having the emote popping up. Where is that one? Where is the emote flurry? There it is, it's gone. Yeah, no, we can't be doing that. That's crap. Now let me just turn everything back on again, one by one. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright then. Yeah, for real though, let's not be silly about this. When I say no HUD, I'm not saying let's just turn off everything. Duh. Because otherwise, how would I even open up the game? It has a menu. Instead, it is, we go into the options here. We go to, let's see, we start with the interface here. Show HUD, off. We then head on over to the damage numbers. Enhanced? No. Off. There we go. We then go affinity numbers, off. So with no HUD, no damage numbers, no affinity numbers, which are themselves considered separate from a HUD, just FYI, you'll notice that nothing appears to immediately change. Because this is not a mission. When we get into a mission, that's when HUD will vanish. That is when the map vanishes. That is when we'll have no indicators of our hit points, we'll have no indicators of our energy, of any cooldowns. We will not know where to go, unless I could just figure it out. No waypoints? No waypoints, no. Happy hour? Oh, sorry, no. Happy hour's the question. High stress, that's the H I was looking for. High stress, cheers. Why not place the webcam overlay where the Warframe avatar is placed in-game? Would look quite nice. No, it wouldn't. I appreciate the suggestion, but it wouldn't. Yeah. Alright then, and one other thing occurs to me. If we're going to go no HUD, let's also go no enemy highlighting. Let's turn that off as well. There we are. Okay, so now I have absolutely no idea where anything and everything is in the missions, unless I can figure it out myself. Let's get rid of some of this lot. And also, let's say a quick thank you right there from Calm, a $25 donation added to the QuestCon counter there. Calm, thank you very much for that generous contribution. I believe that is your first 25?
We should try a fully black screen once. Just your Joyce emo. For science.
And flow with the prize, we should try a fully black screen once. I would like to remind you that this is a live stream and not a podcast. The visuals are a core component as to what is going on. Also, Flo, how have you once again single-handedly launched a hype train? I don't know what it is about you, Flo. You seem to just have this power around you. This is not the first time you have single-handedly started one, although we now have LU joining in again with the gifted sub over to Ladybug. Thank you very much there, LU. Cheers. Can you turn off the aiming reticle? You'll see in-game just how it goes in a moment. You will see how it all comes together, don't you worry. Let's go for a nice standard weapon, a lovely Filmin Prime, can't be too mad with that. Let's grab a Latum, Latum is a very effective one. Let's grab ourselves a Zoris, and you know what, to start us off a little bit gently, let's go with a good old Lavos. Can't be mad at any of that. Let's grab a worm, but let's make sure the worm is not shooting at anything, because it can see a little bit better than I can. Also, Miralabe gifted a sub out to Crescendo Fury there. Miralabe, thank you very much for that gifted sub as well. Much appreciated, the 3 of you subscribing right there. Cheers. Very solid, familiar setup. Exactly. We have a comfortable weapon. We have a powerful weapon.
Hi, good luck on
We
your
have
HUD
a
last
somewhat
stream.
broken weapon. And we have a Tycoon throwing out a 13-month resub there. Much appreciated on that there. Thank you very much there, Tycoon. And thank you for the good looks on the lack of HUD. We'll see how it all goes, won't we? Yeah. We will see, indeed. Whatever Jerus, I never liked the enemy highlight. Adds more colour than I like. Not sure how to articulate it. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, because Warframe's highlight is, dare I say, a little bit of a simple implementation. It doesn't highlight the enemy such as to give them a hue. It doesn't highlight them such as to outline them. Instead, it applies a effect to them. It looks like they're permanently triggered by some energy-based ability on them. And so it ends up being this energy mess that can really stand out, but also does make a bit of a visual clutter at the same time. It's not clean, it's not coherent. And was my main criticism when it was added as it was. But it's still functional for what it's supposed to do at the very least. And there are enough settings that you can scale the opacity and change the color to meet it to your needs. Absolutely on that. Now, before we do get into all of those missions though, there is another thing we do need to address, and that is the fact that we have raised over $3,100, which is absolutely amazing. We're at $3,132.26. Absolutely amazing amount. We're also currently at 230 squats, which is now 83 squats short. And I cannot abide by leaving us 83 squats short. So, we're going to have to get another set of 30 in. Also, yo! Yo! A goofball! Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs there out to the community. Gone out to Ruthless Vi, or Ruthless Vi, to Helentar, to Toolcut, to Julieta, and Wuncut. Goofball, thank you very much for that. Your very first gifted subs in the community, no less. Cheers. Oh. Cheers indeed. Alright. Let's say halfway to a month-long goal and a quarter of the month. I mean, we got to the $3,000 point in 5 days. We absolutely soared through that, and I hope that momentum can keep going. But for now, let's get ourselves into a position. Overall QTCC is 74k at 100k. Yeah, community has been popping off everywhere. You lot are amazing. And let's make sure I get positioning right on this, because I need to have the view. There we are. Center us on the camera. Legs appropriate distance apart. And a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Woo! 30 for now. 53 more to go later. We'll get our way through those. Maybe even more if y'all force the situation. Woo. Well, that adds another 30 to get us kicked off on that. And now my breath is a little bit caught. Right. Enough ado with that. It's Warframe time. Where, oh where do we start with this HUDless gameplay? Where, oh where do we start? I think we start with something a little bit slow, you know? Start the pace only a little bit gentle. Let's go with a nice Sedna spy mission. Brotheroni, cheers to hydrate. So, spy mission is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is, Kelpie. Let's start with a simple little spy mission and take it from there. How am I going to find the vaults? Exactly. Exactly isn't that fun to think about. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Let's see how that goes.
Your mission
Alright.
is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
Cool. Let's break in. Somewhere around here, not there, somewhere around here are going to be those data vaults. We need to find them, extract them, and get out of here. Hopefully without setting off too many alarms. Which I could definitely, totally figure my way around. Oh shit, there's a lot more people here than I thought. They're going to set off alarms any second.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Oh, there's the alarms.
Destroy their data, then let it get
But he just came from this panel, so I should be able to hack it here. I feel like reduce the amount of alarms, it's going to do me a benefit here, because I have no idea where the enemies are going to come from. Fire asking, I wonder, does being HUDless make Eye completely useless? Correct, because it sets waypoints on things. I can't see waypoints. Just gotta keep on taking these lot out before they realise what's happening. Nope. That's gonna have made noise, because their guns are not silenced, only mine. That's what I was asking Ken, how do you aim when you don't have a reticle to know where you're shooting from? It's simple. It's the middle of the screen. Just point at the middle of the screen. Point at the enemy. It hits them. Okay, so this is the first of the vaults we're going to do. I have no idea if this is vault A, B, or C. So we're just going to have to go with this.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy
Alright,
will
so is
start
this one?
destroying data.
This is by far one of the easiest. I'm probably going to get spotted here, but I'm going to try and do this quickly enough. Oh, come on!
Alarms have been triggered. You need
Oh, I was so close to getting that.
complete.
So close to getting a quick hack.
The data is still intact.
Skill issue.
I'm detecting a large security.
Alright, let's take this thing out.
It's the grenade.
There we go. At least that's not going to be roaming around now. That is not a way I can go. Well, there's a ticket command. You mean ticker command? Ironically, the ticker command was set up because of the ticker typo when people were trying to type ticket. And now you've just typoed ticket for ticker. Alright, let's take these all out. You and you. You can see why I chose the Foreman, though. The Foreman is a simple enough weapon to use. Honk at center of mouse. Oh, hi there. Get wrecked. Oh, hi. Yep, take out that one. Shot him in the leg. Let's see. Is this a way we need to go? Yes, it is. Okay, then.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start.
Right, it's this vault. This is good. This is good. We know this one well.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go. There we go. Drop down here, and there it is. For those of you wondering how I would complete the game with no HUD whatsoever to tell me where to go, it turns out if you have a good idea as to how to play the game,
It's gone.
you're good at it. Now I just need to find that third vault. And that could be interesting. We know it's none of these directions. I think it's likely to be over this way. Ooh, shit. Landed right in front of that guy. Unintentional. Hey, everyone here? Good. Sneaky, sneaky. Just emphasizing the stealth capabilities. Now, knowing how these layouts go, I'm going to go check down this way. Oops, missed it. I heard someone. Where is he? I think he might be inside the room below me. Yeah, I heard him again. It's two of them. That's fine. Took them out. That's towards extraction. That's an extraction node. So I don't want to be going that way. So let's check over this way first. Nope, this is a dead end. Let's kill the enemies so they don't set off alarms. There we go. So that is towards extraction. I'll put a marker down. Oh, wait. The marker doesn't work. I have no idea if it's on or off now. I toggled it so many times. So that tells us then that the spy vault is very likely going to be over this way. Wow. That was a full squad ready to shoot me. Well, except in the bit where they weren't actually ready. Hi? Oh, hi. There you are. Nope.
The target console is nearby.
Here we
If you trigger
go.
the alarms now, the enemy will start
Wait for it to
destroying
move down a bit. Take that out. It's not going to zap anything now. That is good.
it. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I don't know that I can one-shot this. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to make my way past. I forget. Where is the other one? Middle section. Okay. There we go. Take it out. Normally you can't one-shot them. You can one-shot them. You just need a hell of a lot of damage. But they are one-shottable. I just don't trust the Foreman to have a hell of a lot of damage because it's built for stacking up statuses on the target first.
With no alarms.
Oh, let's find out.
We have everything we came for.
Oh, I could one-shot it. The first shot missed. Okay. I was overly cautious. Alright, but that is mission successful. All 3 vaults found. Not going the fast way. It was more of a demo there, but... Now the exit was... yeah. It was out this way. We go through here. Ooh, not like that. Through here. Down here. Through there.
Heads up. A Grenier assault team is headed your way.
Absolutely wrecked. And then we head down to our extraction point. You see? Completely doable. And a reward, covert lethality. A Miso relic, and I guess some credits, Orendo? Probably credits. Looking at that. Yeah. Oh. So spy missions, not a concern. Let's switch build. You talk about no HUD, didn't realize there'd be no waypoint? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's switch build here now. And yes, we do have a HUD for it being in the arsenal. Let's switch over to the Golden Instinct setup. And let's head on into a very basic mission. Mariana. But we're going to step it up. Steel Path mode. Am I allowing myself rifle scopes for HUD option? Sure, why not? They're scopes, not HUD.
Each enemy is more powerful than before.
If it's allowed with the no HUD option set on the game, on top of, you know... Ooh, just gotta do this. Yeah, if it's allowed with the no HUD option, also with damage numbers infinity off, just to add to it, then I'm allowed it. I've only added the damage and infinity numbers to reinforce the effect. But all the rest of it is, what did the game take away from me? Remember, no HUD is an option in the settings. We don't need to reinvent the wheel, just see what's on the existing one. Now, listening there, you can hear me spamming an ability that is not working, so that tells me there is no rare item to be found. Area is barren. I'm going to repeat this mission as many times as it takes to find that item. I don't care whether it's a rare crate that I end up finding, or if it ends up being a, what do you call it? A Ayated sculpture. Just something to be found with that Orokin instinct. Sorry, no, Golden Instinct. It's Orokin Eye Golden Instinct, yeah, Golden Instinct. It'll never give me a waypoint to it, it'll just give me a general direction. Where are you going? Boy, since I have terrible luck outside of shiny hunting for some reason, if I win or get anything for QTCC, gonna make cursed Warframe someone's choice. Fair do. Let's just cut our way through all of these. There we are. Takes a little bit of damage because I have no idea what my actual setup is right now. I'm fairly certain I have, oh, that's going to be the Lavaling. That's why it's not dying. There we go. Yep, there's the Kuva. I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain I have Valence Formation equipped, but in mission I have no way of actually double checking. Does Valence Formation force element take multi-shot into account? Yes, it does. Each individual hit can trigger and will trigger the status. It's part of why it's so absolutely amazing. Let's see. It doesn't look like these guys are being affected by the status effect I'm adding in. Let's do that. That should add cold. If I have Valence Formation, this guy will take cold. No cold effect on him. Nope, I haven't got Valence Formation equipped. Oh dear. That would explain some of the weaknesses we're seeing in the setup here. Let's switch to the Lazen for a bit. It's a much more targeted shot rather than a wide body projectile. But I have already charged it because we heard that, so... Now I could just use the easy mode for a bit. Put gas on the weapon to see the gas cloud. Can't put gas on the weapon, I'm on Golden Instinct, which means no fall. No heat, so I can't do gas at the moment. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Nope, out of ammo on that, so let's just see if we can get any charge. Well, that was easy. Turns out this streamer can aim when they try. Hello! Here to blow you up. You, and you. And you, and you. And all of you, and you, and you. Get wrecked. Not dead yet? We can fix that. Does the gear wheel still show? Yes, it does. That guy was oddly resilient. But I am using no weapon buffs at the moment. Okay, where are you spawned? Oh, right on top of me. That's convenient. I don't know which one this is, though, because I don't... Ah, it's Misery. I was going to say, I don't recognize them by their helmet, but, yeah, then he just summoned in these shitty little things, and we knew there was no trouble. Ah! There we go, fully charged. Done. I hear you. Over there. Oh, sounded like two of them died there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay, so there's an Xmas right there.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Double Xmas. Let's kill the other one as well, because I don't want that chasing me. Thank you. And now let's find our extraction. Is it this way? Yes, it is. Easy.
It is done, Tenno.
Easy. Interesting, the Perils of Mercy symbol is also shown. Yeah. Shows it's not part of the HUD, it's our awareness of their opening. Alright then. Let's do a melee run. Now let's quickly have a look. Can I slap some Venice Formation into this build without compromising it? It would be nice. I think it's probably using the cooldown one at the moment. Swift Bite, yeah. I'm not really using Swift Bite because I don't really have the need to be spamming this out quite so much, although I might change my mind on that when we get going. Nah, let's swap in Venice Formation. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Let us resume the hunt for a no HUD, well, Ireton or Rec Wraith, whichever one I find first I'm fine with. Just something that triggers off of Golden Instinct. But I can't skip the missions if it's barren. Area's barren, so we're just going to have to shoot our way through this one. Oh well. By shoot I do mean this time Zoras. I have no way to know if I'm in a good position in terms of melee influence. I have no way to know if melee influence is on at any given moment. I could just throw and hope. I just got a stealth kill. We'll just keep taking them out bit by bit.
Your glory awaits in her fortress.
How are you still? There we go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Which do I think is better for influence, Zoras or Falcor? I don't think it really matters that much, I'll be honest. I believe we've looked at this before now, and the conclusion was, honestly, just pick one and use it. It's one of those circumstances where whatever optimization you're trying to do is completely undone by the fact that there is a human using the weapon. You aren't a perfect AI killing machine. You're not going to get perfect hits in every circumstance. You're not going to be using the weapon 100% optimally at all times. So pick the one you prefer and it'll do the job. The differences are minuscule. Hello, group of enemies. Oh dear. Ah, the overguard's gone. Alright, how many hit points until I get to the center of this Tootsie Pop? Huh, I was honestly expecting a finisher marker. Yeah, mercy kill. Never mind. Death also suffices.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to
Enemy down. Excellent. Let's get out of here. This way. Yes, I was correct.
It is done, Tenno.
Alright then, there we go. You see, a no HUD gameplay isn't all that terrible, so long as you're doing, you know, exterminate or spy missions. Those are manageable. Don't you worry, the stream is going to get more difficult. We're starting with the easy stuff. Ray saying likes to play HUDless, forces him to focus. Fair enough. Ray, have you unlocked Steel Path yet? I think you should have been given access now, right? Still no rare stuff on this mission, so we're just going to have another dud mission. Oh well. Do I think Strun or Cedo is better? They do two entirely different jobs. Strun has an Incarnate available, and so you're going to get the power of an Incarnate going down that road. Whereas, when it comes to Cedo, it is very much a status applicator shotgun that also can carry some power. So, it's not a case of which one is better, it's about which one is better for what you're trying to do. And I don't know what you're trying to do. Only you know that in any given moment. The best answer is to get both.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where's that heavy unit? There it is. Stabbable. Head snapped. These are all dead. There's a subject somewhere, which we don't really need to worry about. This is... oh, this is the way forward. Okay. I thought this was the side room. You're welcome, Zanias. Subject has been obliterated. We will leave them to bleed out. No concern of mine. Did I spawn a lich? No, I have a Larvaling candidate there, and I will do every mission. Because I'm not spawning a lich. Spawning a lich would just be counter to what we're trying to do today. No benefits. That is below us. Hi there! Stabby stabby! That was a lot more parkour than I intended. There we go.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Huh, I must have killed someone near to him.
Find extraction.
Looks like extraction is this way. And there it is. Yeah, exterminate missions are nice and linear. There's a couple side rooms, but they're overall pretty linear, and this one especially so, which is also why it's so good for finding those rare items, if you do intend to use it as a farm that way. But now let's have a look at another run, and see if this time it'll spawn us a rare item. I'm specifically avoiding the fisher for now. That is intentional. No rare items again on this one. God damn it. Come on, game. We want a rare item. Because the lovely, lovely people watching right now, what they didn't know up till this point is that once we get that rare item, we can then do ourselves a QTCC giveaway. So please, Warframe, if you'd be so kind, a rare item next mission. Why are we doing Earth instead of Void? Doesn't have the better rare caches. Moose, at what point did I say I was going for the best rare cache? So you've asked your question there with a very big assumption that was never even stated.
Subject found. Significant trauma. Removing the galleon to assess.
We're doing this because we are running HUDless. Started with the easy missions and working our way up. It's an experience, Moose. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. If you think about it too hard, you'll then have the question, Ken, why aren't you playing with a HUD? It's easy to play the game with a HUD. Ooh, Stalker, okay. Mirrorlade, thank you very much for the gift over to Moose IRL. Much appreciated there on the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. Alright, where you at, buddy? Where you at? There you are. Hello there. Face. Oh, okay. Not dead yet. There we go. All that invis, and really I'm just looking at a cloud of smoke. He tried. He really, really tried. Stabby, stabby. Zom is now simping for Protect the Stalker. Add that to the list of things that Zom has simped for. It's a long list.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
You can see the dread pickup? Yeah. Again, I've turned off the HUD. Doesn't mean that I've turned off literally everything I could ever see ever. Because it turns out that Warframe is a game where things happen. If you're expecting this to look like a blockbuster movie, you're an idiot, quite frankly.
They fought well. Good dance.
There we are. Loot acquired. Move on to the next one. Zom saying, oh, I just called him cute and a face to squish. That's not simping. And I quote, ... Stalker is kinda cute with a green face, not gonna lie. Never noticed that before. I just want to squish his Warframified face. Zom, you are literally there. That's what you're doing. Had to read it with that voice? Of course. Of course. Gotta really sell the bit, you know? Some say, laughed hard enough to hurt my lungs. Damn you, Ken. I'll take the damning. Yep.
The art of combat.
Let's see. Rare loot? Oh, no rare loot. God dang it.
The canvas.
On to the next one. We'll just murder everything here. You surprised I can't see the other pickups? I can. They're right there. Right there. See? Right there. Right there. I can see the mods. I can see the ammo. I can see all the pickups. They're all there. If you're surprised about not being able to see them on the HUD, then HUD's gone. And the rare item pickup, I guess, just uses a different layer. But in terms of seeing them in the mission, yeah, they're right there. If at any point throughout this stream you feel like something is popping up that should be disabled by turning off HUD, I implore you to reach out to Digital Extremes and complain to them directly, because they are the ones who have the controls. Just putting it out there. I hear that. Where is he? There you are. No, wait, you're not the one. Unless... Oh, there we go. Yeah. From Flo. Today I lost my voice. It's been described by a colleague as ASMR Batman. Don't know how to feel about it. ASMR Batman. So you got the ASMR side, which is, today we're going to be whispering very quietly, but right up next to the microphone. Versus Batman, which I'm going to guess for yourself would be somewhere along the line of, I am the Knight. I am trying to tell you about something at work. So if we combine those two together, how is that going to be? I am the Knight. I am trying to tell you about something at work. Something like that, Flo? Am I in the vicinity? Mirrorlab now has an uppercase M on their username. Mirrorlab has been making some changes here or there. Mirrorlab will do what Mirrorlab will do. I'm there? Excellent. I've nailed the unfortunate voice of Flowing Thoughts at this moment in time. So glad my repertoire includes the ability to mimic a sick viewer. Yeah. No, honestly, that's not a highlight for me. that's not a highlight. Another for the resume? Yeah, you know. Kengineer, amateur voice actor. You get the options of charming British, scripted British, or ASMR Batman. Other options available on request. I'm assuming there is general consensus on the charming British, at least.
You have broken
Hopefully.
their ranks and they are on the run.
Please.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Who knows, Ellie? Who knows? Oh, we've got an invasion coming in. Alright then. No HUD, just someone blind attacking the blind. Yeah, that's fair, okay. That is a lot of effects. Let's bring that right the way down. Alright then. Jobs are good. Ta-da! But still not found the rare item we want yet. But 4 ribbon slivers. Okie dokie then. Let's head into the next attempt. As soon as we get this rare item, we can stop doing this mission and start doing a giveaway. Not a moment sooner. Maybe the rare items is the friends we made along the way? God, I fucking hope not.
Give them a warrior's death.
I want my loot, damn it. Do you think my rare loot is Ordis? Verdi? Maru? Give me my shiny, damn it. I am a Tenno mercenary. Oh, damn, I thought it was backwards to me. Oh well. Stabby, stabby. It's not going to kill him, though, because Zorus is not built for steel path finishes. Pop. Pop. Oh yeah, Maru understands. Like, if you ask Maru, are we friends, or are you just in it for the money? Depending on if she thinks she could make more money out of you by seeming friendly, would dictate her answer. Understand that at no point would she give you an honest answer, unless honesty is the most valuable thing to her at that point in time. Which is unlikely. It's Maru.
Moderate clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
Oh, I'm being invaded again. Good lord, alright. You turn off the HUD and everyone shows up to the party. We've had Acolyte, we've had Stalker, we've had New Loka, now it's Red Veil's turn. Hi there. Oh, wait, are you all nearly already dead? Okay then, alright. Ray asking, after your D&D run the other week, do you think you'll ever get your wish of the trees and the old peas? Outlook not good. I highly doubt that D will be introducing some tree designs based off of my limited description for the sake of humouring my limited description in a D&D setting. It's a nice idea, but let's be realistic with ourselves. It ain't gonna happen. Out of curiosity, I was looking at the One Small Change mini-series I did a while back, a couple years back now actually, and I went through the list. Of all of the, what was it, 52 or so changes I suggested, I think maybe 6 have been implemented, a couple of them just kind of sort of implemented but in a different way, and the other 4 were just such obvious gimmies you wonder why they weren't done sooner. So, of the ones which are implemented, there is Mirage's Eclipse ability. It's no longer based on light level, it's now tap hold. Dear God, it took them too long to decide that was the correct choice. There was the suggestion of making it where there was no longer a charge cast on Hydroid's abilities. Turns out Hydroid got a whole ass rework, which included that. What were some of the other ones that got changed? Loki got a halfway change to it. My suggestion was the ability to mimic enemies instead of just creating a decoy of himself. What they gave us was the ability to turn enemies into the decoy. So, go figure. Didn't really see that one coming. Not this way. But for the vast majority of the things I suggested, just not happened.
The enemy is broken.
So when I have something that's not even a suggestion, the idea of it being included, especially in big upcoming content, nah. Hydro used to have charge abilities? Yep, both for the Tempest Barrage and the Tentacle Swarm were charged. By charging them, you would increase the cost, and then also increase some kind of effectiveness of it. For the Tempest Barrage, I think it increased the damage of the Tempest Barrage, and for Tentacle Swarm, it increased the radius it affected. Overall, a little frustrating to have to charge up the ability, considering they weren't amazing in the first place. And yeah, one of my other suggestions was placeable portals for Nova, like straight out of the trailer they did for the new war, where Nova's running along, places a portal ahead of her, just kind of like, over there, portal! So that Rhino who's running goes straight through it, drops out the ceiling and slams onto stuff. But no, that's not a feature of Nova.
They fought well. Good damn.
We did, however, get a different feature from that trailer added in, which was Last Gasp. Last Gasp was added after they featured it in the New War trailer, whereupon Nova gets obliterated by a bombard, Operator pops out and just kind of goes, beams them all down. On trailer release, that ability didn't exist. We needed a focus rework first. Speaking of which, we've also got a focus rework up and coming, haven't we? Yeah. How do I know where to go without a HUD? I've played this game too much. That's how. Also, from Steeljaw, a $100 donation to Quest to Conquer Cancer. Absolutely huge. Thank you very much there, Steeljaw. That gets you not only the personalized postcard of appreciation, but you can also choose to add your avatar to the giveaway handler, which we'll be seeing on stream here in a moment. But Steeljaw saying, thanks for yet another year of brilliant math, analysis, videos, and streams. Steeljaw, thank you very much. Glad you enjoy the streams, and especially glad you're happy to help out on the Quest to Conquer Cancer. Much appreciated. Happy hour pointing out we also got a mag ability change because of a trailer. Very true, yeah. Mag had that cool factor 1 in the Awakening trailer where she catches all the bullets in front of her and then sends it out. Didn't used to be an ability. That got added to the ability after the fact because people went, that is cool, why can't we do it? I don't think it's actually a very good ability how it's been implemented, but we can do it. Yeah. Crusader saying, Ken, that's like saying if you work too much if you played this too much. No. No, there's a difference between working too much and playing too much. I have played this game enough that I can basically just figure out where I'm going in almost any mission. Because I am that familiar with basically all of the tile sets, I can just feel where the mission is trying to take me. I have to try a few different directions, but I know the kind of things I can try. And again, no rare loot here. I'm sticking to it. I said we're going to keep running this one until we get a rare loot pickup. There's nothing in this mission, so we're just going to have to run it through again. God damn it. I have other plans. Let me move forwards. Ray saying, I think this, the small change for Valkyrie is permanent finisher availability. Think she doesn't need that anymore. I'd say it could still be added, because Paralysis is still a little bit of a shit one. What's a rare pickup? So, with the ability Golden Instinct, which you can't see me trying to use, but it is on the frame, I would be able to detect and be given a hint as to direction towards either an item sculpture or a rare crate. It would also point out some other items if I hadn't already finished them, but I had. So we're specifically looking for those item sculptures or rare crates. Time for a spy guide that shows every vault and all shortcuts. Hey, about that, Captain Ravioli. I think if you do !spy, you might be surprised. What frame is this? This is Lavos. Lavos doesn't come with the ability innately, though. Just going back to your previous question. Oh, Spy did not bring up that video. Damn, did I not put that one in the list? Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's over on YouTube. I did a series of vault guides for Corpus vaults, and I promised in that video that I'd do more, but then the video basically got no traction, so I went, oh, people don't actually enjoy this. So I just didn't continue it. I also learned not to promise upcoming videos on topics that were of questionable interest. Lesson learned. But yeah, this is Lavos, but the ability Golden Instinct comes from the helmet system. You can put it on any Warframe. Doesn't have to be Lavos. Also, there you go, Mirrorlave, Heavy Trauma showed up. So the quote-unquote rare item pickups, they do ignore the no HUD thing. Alright. Oh, hi there! Flap. You don't have Helminth yet? Not to worry, you'll make your way there. The Helminth ability infusion for Golden Instinct is at level 15, so it's a bit of work away. But you'll get there. It's not that hard to obtain, it's just more of a process. No, he's dead. Still waiting for Garuda to be able to use the talents of another melee weapon? Yep. That small change was one that a lot of Garuda players would like to see, especially in EDA and ETA, where you can't go in without a melee weapon without missing out on some of your reward. But if you've got Garuda, you still want to be able to use the talents. And, yep, that's your stick.
What you have learned here will serve
Being able to use Helminth entirely through Invigorations, honestly, it's a very efficient way of doing it. Feeding Warframes to it is the second most efficient, but Invigorations give so much to say you don't even need to farm a Warframe for it. The downside being you can only do it 3 times per week, and you need to have them actually Warframes most of the time. But it's still very efficient. Alright, come on. The Fisher's even gone by now, just give us the rare. All we need is one mission, one with a rare, and I can move on. From this completely self-imposed restriction. We got one! Okay! So with no HUD, I'm going to find that rare pickup, whether it's a rare crate, and we'll see a Detonite pop up as well as a booster, or if it's an Iron Sculpture. We're gonna find it. It's gonna take some work, but it's only a practical problem. I solve those. Are you mad for wanting the ability to take extra melee instead of a primary or secondary? Yeah, that seems relatively reasonable to me. A Warframe with the passive of bonus melee. I understand that. Alright, which way? This way towards the rare loot.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, fun fact with the Styanax one, not only is that in my video of one small change to every frame, is to give back Styanax the perma flight on his 4, if you just keep casting it, but also in my D&D document that I created, turning all Warframes into D&D monsters, I made it specifically clear that it can be recast in the air. I don't really care that much about it, I'll be honest, but I care enough to make a very specific point in my own fan work that he's allowed it, damn it. Alright, so rare item spawns can be up and around these parts. Where is it going to guide us from here? Oh, backwards. Okay, so we have passed it. Is it in the water? No? Let's have a look around. You can help me with reducing my cooldown, thank you very much. Nope, back this way. Where are you trying to go? Oh. It's right there. I didn't think it was going to be fallen over. I was looking for an upright sculpture. So that just didn't even trigger my mind as what I was looking for. Ah, whatever. Kenny retconning his own Warframe designs? I mean, it's not so much a retcon as me going, I see your change DE, and I disagree with it. I'm playing in trailer drop mode. Yup. Although trailers don't tend to be this explosive. Oh, hi there. I heard that. Yoink. Any more rare items? Nope, empty. It was just the one sculpture, but that is fine. As soon as we get through this mission, we'll be free from the clutches of this and free to do a giveaway. And that is wonderful. Does the synthesis scanner work without HUD? Let's find out. Okay. That's how it works. There we are. I've done a synthesis scan with no HUD. You're welcome. Alright, ranks broken. They're running this way, so this way is extraction. Left. Sorry, Acolyte, we're done here.
Your will was greater.
There we are. Ta-da! Beautiful stuff. This does mean if you want to take a lovely screenshot without your Warframe visible in it, in the middle of a mission, then you can whip out the synthesis scanner and just have screen distortions and HUD turned off. And you'll just see the mission. Right then. Oh, standing cap reached. Let's deal with that as well real quick.
What are you curious about?
I'm curious about, not that, about how much Vosper you can give me. Boop, thank you.
I see.
Cheers, Suda. Right. We've managed to find that rare item there. We've done Spy and Exterminate nice and properly. We'll go on to the next more difficult thing in a moment, but for now, I think it's about time we do a giveaway. Oh yes indeed, because with the Quest to Conquer Cancer, we also have plenty of Platinum giveaways to do. Let's see, for where we're at on the stream here, where we're at on the docket, let's start off nice and simple. Let's do a 250 Platinum giveaway. I think that is a fair one to do, a 250 Platinum giveaway. Let's get that loaded up. It'll be just a moment on that. 250 plat. Alright then. That is loaded up. Exclamation mark win QTCC in the chat for a chance to win this 250 platinum. Exclamation mark win QTCC for a chance to win that. Just a reminder as well, for those of you who are donating to the Quest to Conquer Cancer, if you donate 25 Canadian dollars or more, then you can add your avatar to this program. If you're a subscriber or VIP, you can pick from the list of them as it currently exists, which is all of my default fashions for each of these frames, by using exclamation mark pick frame. Again, that's only for subscribers and VIPs. But you can still, whether you're a subscriber, VIP, or you're just here for the first time, haven't got any of the badges, doesn't matter. If you still donate that $25, you can still add in your own avatar, either for your own personal use or for everyone to use. That's one of the main rewards I'm offering to everyone through this. Otherwise, exclamation mark win QTCC, get your characters slide in on screen, give yourself that chance there. If you don't see your name slide onto screen, you may just need to redo it. I'm going to move my webcam out the way for a moment because there's some people behind me. There you go. If you don't see your name slide on, it just means the bot missed your message. Maybe someone else sent theirs at the same time. There is a very slight delay in it, such that if two people send it exactly the same moment, the bot just can't process them both. So, just on the off chance you don't see your name there, you may need to send it again. Siri. Yep, I see you in the middle there. You're with Solansi. Right in the middle. N7 Garb just slid on screen there. Wonderful. Give you just a moment on that there to enter into this 250 platinum giveaway. From Flo, map being 6 sucks, not is it bad to stay up, also have to work 2 hours earlier than usual tomorrow, I mean I'm going to miss so many giveaways tonight. Oh, it is what it is, Flo. Don't you worry about it, there's still going to be plenty throughout this month, I am certain of that, with the generosity in this community. Your rest is far more important than a chance at some platinum. You know that. You know your rest is far, far more important. That'll hang on you. On a different note, Rinnigan 627? Rinnigan, thank you very much for dropping your prime here. Welcome into the general proper. Enjoy that lovely blue sub badge and all the other bits and pieces you get along with that as well. Cheers indeed. Hello Reckon, what are you watching? You're about to see the draw for a 250 plat giveaway, which I think we've had enough time for everyone to grab themselves !win QTCC. If you've not already done so, well, you're too late on this one, you'll have to catch the next draw, because we're drawing now. So here we are, it is the fragmented fight, all of you come streaming in, hoping to be the victor, but of course this thing has supreme damage attenuation. It doesn't matter how many of you are coming in for the fight, it gets stronger and stronger until the last one to win is indeed Zomtronic with the pink-coloured Protea.
Excellent work, Tenno. The extraction point is up ahead.
Zomtronic, congratulations there on the 250 platinum coming your way once QTCC wraps up entirely. Zom, if you've not already done so, which I'll be surprised, but if you've not already done so, make sure you do use that !IGN command to secure your Warframe username and platform, so I know exactly where we're sending that. Just, you know, I'm certain you've already done it, but if you're not certain, double check. All the same, that is our 250 plat giveaway there. We'll be rolling some more throughout the stream. Don't you worry. We have got some more lined up throughout the stream. We have got a series of 100 plat giveaways we'll be doing throughout the stream and a 500 platinum giveaway. All ready to be delivered, but not just yet. Not the !claim, no, Zom. Just use the !IGN command, followed by your Warframe username and platform, so that I've got that on a permanent record. And again, that's only if you've not previously done it since we started using the IGN system. Which I custom coded, of course. Sean, cheers. Yeah, it turns out that using other giveaway systems is an option, but if I can figure out how to make my own, and I did. It's just better. You won't see this one anywhere else. Alright, let's close out of that, back into Warframe, and back into getting these bits done. We'll do another round of squats in about half hour to, again, try and catch up. Rinnigan asking, is your British accent the London accent, or Manchester, or elsewhere? Good question. Those of you who are British here, what accent do I have? Did I make the display myself? I mean, the actual, you know, Teshin's Cave and the fight arena with the fragmented, that's Warframe's own stuff. They made that. But in terms of the program, combining all the arts and pieces together, yeah, that's me. That is me. Yo! Mike, thank you very much for the raid in there. Much appreciated. Welcome into yourself and everyone who's come along with you. We're in the midst of a HUDless Warframe stream, and we just need to step up the challenge the next bit right now. So welcome on in. I'm going to grab myself the Burston Prime, because this next mission is going to be a challenge. You see, we've done the Spy Vault, and honestly, that was easy. We did Exterminate until we could find a Iota Sculpture, and that was honestly easy enough. So I think we're going to need to make this a little bit more difficult. We're going to need to make this a little bit more difficult. We're going to be doing a disruption mission. Solo, Steel Path, no HUD. I have to say, I think this might actually go wrong. I'm fairly certain this is one of the hardest mission types in the game with no HUD. But the others have been too easy. We got to really step this up. We gotta really, really step this up. Okay. Let's do a HUDless disruption. Also, I love that every Brit who's responded so far on what my accent is has basically said, we don't know. Oops, we'll need to come back on that. I'm still on my Golden Instinct loadout. That's the wrong one. We need to switch that. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, we're having a great time here, Mike. Hope you have yourself a good one as well. I presume you come from a Warframe stream yourself? There you go. Yes, I'm very correct. I don't have the accent of my local area where I grew up, no. Not what I meant to do there, but it's fine. No, HUD gameplay looks like a walkthrough gameplay. I know what you mean, yeah. Which way is it to start the mission? Is it over here? It might be. Let's see if I can go find... Oh, no, that's not where the mission starts. Does the mission start down here? It might do. This is still going. Is it this doorway? Aha, here it is. Here it is. Okay, cool. Right, so now we're into the area where the actual mission takes place. So there's going to be 2 main rooms, and that's where the conduits are going to spawn. So this is room 1. Not me using a precision weapon with no reticle. Not fully charged yet. There it is. Okay. So, before I try doing any conduits, I need to know where the rooms are. Is this the connection to the other main room? That's locked, so it's not that way. Nope, that's a dead end. This could be it, so I need to investigate. Nope, dead end. Dead end. Unlikely to go anywhere. Yeah, this is dead end. That's good. We're narrowing it down. Narrowing it down. Just take out a few enemies. Keep my stacks going. So we've ruled out this entire chamber. That's good. Let's continue looking around. Okay, so we got to connect a room. That's a dead end, so it's not that way, obviously. Is it through here? Another connect room. This feels like it's going to go towards extraction. That's a dead end. And that is a dead end. Okay, so this is all just dead end connector rooms. These are all just spawn areas. Oh, I saw that. This is all just spawn areas for potential demolishers. I need to make sure I don't get turned around and lose my pathing back to the main room. Here we go. So far we've covered that side and this side. How about over this way? So again, we get a connector room, that's standard. Oh, another connector out that way. What about this way first? Dead end. Narrows it down. So let's follow this. So this is a connector room. This doesn't have conduits in it. Dead end. Dead end. Okay. Yeah, so it's not this way either. That's a big series of connector rooms. Narrowing it all down. It's none of that lot. Gonna keep the stacks up by getting some kills again. Will I do just one round? We'll see how it feels, honestly. Now, I thought I came in from here. Yes, I did. So I've missed one doorway. I think I didn't check this doorway. Here we go. This is the other room. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Lovely. That means there's no connector rooms between our 2 main bodies. This is really good. because sometimes you can get some seriously annoying connectors. Not in this case. This is very manageable. Oh, worm's down. That's not good. I have no idea how good my hit points are at the moment. Don't forget. If my hit points are scuppered, I have no way of seeing that. Okay, so white conduit key. Let's find the conduit. Here it is.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Now we need to figure it out. Quickly. Not that way.
Another pun? How humiliating.
Let's see, is it this way? Nothing. Sounds distant. Nope, next one over. Oh shit.
Conduit destroyed.
Oh, that's bad. And he was fast, which makes me wonder if enemies have been given a speed buff. Shit, that's not a good start. That is not a good start. And now we have an acolyte to deal with. Is that violence? That's violence. You need to be dead now, sir. There we go. We will be, Sissy says. Alright, let's find the next key and hope it goes better than that first one. This is what disruption used to be like? Nah, this is worse because I don't have an idea as to what negative is affecting me. I don't know where the enemies are. I don't know where the keys are. There could be keys on the ground. In fact, there was a key on the ground. We dropped it over this way, didn't we? Wait, where did I drop it? No, I dropped it up here. There it is. For those of you who fear disruption, this should be absolutely horrifying. And yeah, it only fails if I fail all 4 conduits. Wow. That is not the right blue. This is why I say those conduits should not be blue and darker blue.
Hear that beeping? Demo units on
No,
its
I don't
way.
hear it. Okay, let's check for the cross spawn. Nothing. Over this way. Got it. Get out of my way, get out of my way. Cold procs for the win! I don't know if I'm actually hitting or not. There we go. Woo! Cold procs for the win. Slow that fecker right the way down. They're resistant, but not immune. And remember, unlike the Murmur, only high tier enemies actually drop keys here. So heavy units like Bombards or Xmas units, only those drop keys. This is what it feels like playing Disruption on launch, just when it's colorblind. Oof. Yeah, and the shapes aren't really the most standout, are they? Just do a bit of killing. Oh, I saw a key drop. Okay, that's useful. Conduit is there.
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss a conduit goodbye.
Minefield has been triggered. Nothing this way. Get rid of that Xmas. Check for the cross spawn. Nope, he's this way. There we go. Taken out. Whew. Moderate to severe deuteranopia in your case, Honeymoon. Oh, fair do. Okay. Either deuteranopia or deuteranopia, but yeah. So for those of you who don't translate, that's, if I recall correctly, that is green deficiency, which shall usually represent as a red-green color blindness. Am I correct, Honeymoon? It's either red or green deficiency. I'm fairly certain it's green deficiency for Dude. Causing a red-green color blindness effect normally. If I'm correct. Red-green deficiency, but primarily green. Nailed it. See, I know my colorblind stuff. To an extent. I don't talk about, let's say, accessibility for nothing. It is something I am constantly aware of. It's why I champion it various times over with Warframe systems. Talking about the enemy, highlighting how useful that is just for dealing with low contrast environments in general, let alone for those who have color blindness or color deficiency. Same with audio cues, as I make a constant point about audio cues and their value that they have. And that is why I put subtitles on my videos. Proper subtitles, not that AI crap that YouTube peddles. Alright, so we're on to the next round now, and I'm going to see if I can 100% it. Not a single demolisher gets through, no negatives. Let's see if I can manage that. Again, this is relying a lot on my understanding of the mission, understanding of how it works, and what I need to interact with, what I need to keep track of. How do the cold status? It is from Lavos' Augment, yeah, so Venus Formation, it is so good for this by guaranteeing rapid cold procs on top of the rest of what my weapon is capable of. And I can flip it on a switch as well, if I find I need to have some armor removal, crowd control, whatever. And you can see the effect it has. Cold is such a good status effect for disruption. Like, do not sleep on it. I can also see when it runs out, because I'm not getting the effect anymore. Oh, we got a key. We got a key. If a key drops where I don't see it, I don't get notified that it's there, so awareness is key. No pun intended. You always thought Lavos is a shitty one? Bro, I do not main him out of pity. Do not be fooled by people who would suggest otherwise about Lavos. Lavos is a powerhouse. You just gotta know what kind of power he can bring. He ain't Saren. He ain't Revenant. So if you're looking for the best tank, or the best just damage enhancer, you're looking in the wrong direction. He is a very effective frame. Works best as a, I suppose I'd term it as a weapons platform control utility, as well as also avoiding various negatives that deal with energy, because he just doesn't deal with energy. Why do the conduit colours change around? Because they do. Okay, this is a cross spawn. There it is. Slowed, headshotting. Just put the damage in. There we go. I think I'm missing a couple stacks. Let's build some up. But yeah, definitely check out my Lavos guides if you aren't sure as to how Lavos can be amazing. Even if he doesn't turn out to be to your taste, he is still an amazing frame. I have spent many, many hours playing this frame, and for very good reasons. Is it ugly? Well, sorry, I mean, not everything can be to your taste, and that's fine. If you just want big TNA on your Warframe, you go ahead. Me? I pick the frames for what they're capable of, rather than trying to look under the skirt, you know? I'm not saying you do. Just saying plenty of people do measure their frames that way. Not me. Get rid of you. Not hearing any beeping yet, which is concerning me. Let's do a cross check. Nothing. Alright, so it's coming from one of these alleyways, and I'm not hearing it yet. That's bad. This way. Over there. I see them. Jesus, it's a fast one. Cold procs for the win. Cold procs are so good. Alright, look how close he got to the conduit. Conduit there. He was there. Cold procs are so good. Alright, I think there was a key drop already through here. Okay, never mind, it's despawned, which means another key of the same type has dropped somewhere else. Let's see if I can spot it. There is a key. What key have we got? That is the yellowy one? Yep. No, wait, I thought we already did that one. Huh. I would check my UI, but I can't. Ah, here we go. Must be the white one I did. I guessed correctly. It's coming from this way. Sup? Get camped. Nice. Take them all out. We've now got another Acolyte spawning. We can handle an Acolyte. Not a problem. Which one is that? I don't know. We will find out the hard way. Teleport. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see the tidal surge, which means no bubble incoming. Right? Yeah, no, that's not bubbler. Bubble is the main thing I'm concerned about, because if I see the bubble, I don't want to shoot myself. That would be bad. Okay, conduit. Conduit, where are you at? Soften them all up. Go away. Aha! Found it. Okay, we got a buff. Whatever it was a buff, so we don't need to worry about any negatives on this one. Turns out the audio cues in the game are in fact helping us. Down this way. Let's get the clean headshot. Annihilated. Round completed, not a single one failed. Alright, let's go for the exit. Let's find the exit. I'm gonna guess exit is down this way, based on the layout. I am incorrect. That is not an exit. This is a linear piece. Let's see, this is a linear piece. Wow, okay, I was really wrong on that. That's just one long corridor. Is the exit out this way then? Exit, exit. Where is my exit? Okay, so this is a three-way connector. Four-way technically. Ah, there we go. There we are. HUDless disruption with a round where not a single conduit was failed and taking out the acolytes as they spawned. Yeah. Nailed it. Alright, Ladybug. Take care. Have yourself a good rest. Ah. Reload saying, tried levels a few times, never had the right feel for his rhythm or the muscle memory to use him without thinking. I mean, fair enough. Turns out that there is some skill expression in Warframe after all. You have to get used to it. Happy Hour suggesting next, HUDless fragmented one. What, the 60 eyes variant? Ew. Very much ew on that. Yeah, we'll pocket that idea for the moment. For now, let us do our next round of squats, because we are currently at 323 squats total needed, and I have done 260. Because it's 230 before stream, 30 at the start, so we're at 260. Let's do another round of 30. Let's get that next round of 30 in. And if you wish to join me in this, you're welcome to do so. No requirement though. If you want to sit back, relax, and just watch the streamer do the work, that's absolutely fine. Alright then, for the next $300 raised on QTCC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and a nice slow one, 30. There we are. Whew. There we are. Going to say again, how's it going? Hope the 700 donated goes straight to your legs. Oh yes. We're handling that just fine. Okay. Let us get back to the framing without the HUD. So we've done Exterminate, we've done Spy, we've done Disruption. Nailed them. Let's go... Let's do Sabotage. But not just Sabotage. Oh no. Let's do Sabotage and find all 3 caches. I'm sure that'll be simple. The question is, do we do it on Earth, on a Grenadier ship, or a Corpus ship? Does Golden Instinct find sabotage caches? Nope. Absolutely not. So, which sabotage do we do? Earth sabotage, Grenadier ship, or Corpus ship? Let's put this into a poll. Let's do a poll on that one. Earth, Grenadier ship, Corpus ship. Those are the options. No other option on it. Intentionally. Poll is up. You got a minute to vote on that. You've got a minute on that there. Which one should I do? Earth, Grenadier ship, or Corpus ship sabotage? Again, this is HUDless, and I have to find all of the caches. I will need to make sure I pick one that has caches. I'm seeing a lot of votes towards Corpus ship at the moment. We'll give you the full time on that. Could still swing around. Bye. Calm on the caps. I was saying, Corpus ship, was there not a Corpus ship without caches? I can't remember if they all have caches on their sabotage missions. Not certain on that. Lincoln saying, could you explain to me what you mean with the Cedo's glaive becoming unwieldy with too much projectile speed and video on it, whether that concerns personal preference or real disadvantage? So the Cedo glaive has homing. This is what makes it so effective when it bounces around, is that it actually tries to hit the enemies, not just go in a random ass direction. The problem is, the more speed it has, the less able it is to home in, because its turning isn't a guarantee, it's more of a feature. So it's like if you're driving your car. If you're driving at a really high speed, it's harder to turn. Also, don't drive at unsafe speeds for the road, for the love of God. So same with the Cedo, if you ramp up the projectile speed on it, you increase the likelihood that the glaive will fail to home in on targets, and therefore waste the effect of it. Whereas, if you don't give it projectile speed, it's more likely to hit the target, but it's also going to get there that bit slower. It's a trade-off. I would say from personal experience that you don't really need to ramp up the speed of the Cedo. The projectile's good enough. But if you feel otherwise, you can experiment around that. That's what I'm talking about in the video there. Okay, so the vote has come through. The vote has said to do Corpus ship. So let's head on over to, I think there's a Pluto sabotage. See what's behind that. There it is, sabotage. Let's do the Pluto sabotage and see if I can find all 3 caches. I'm assuming there are caches on this mission. We'll listen to what the mission controller says. Listen to the info they got for us.
Each enemy is more powerful.
Yes, thank you, Teshin. You're not the mission controller I care about.
With true mastery of the Tenno arsenal, will you succeed?
The reactor is a complex system.
Yep,
Start
complex
by
system.
removing the
I
coolant
just want to know
cells.
the info before I run off.
My intel suggests there are rich
There are
enemies and
caches here.
caches
Okay,
in
cool.
the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Let's find these caches, and you know what I'm going to use? Maze solving strategy of looping round from the left. Wow, alarms are already called. That was quick. That was really quick alarms. This area is going a distance. I'm going to backtrack briefly, because there was an alternative direction. I just want to make sure that's a dead end. Oh. I could have just looked around the corner and seen as much. Okay. Duly noted. Oh, hi there. Waiting for an ambush, were you? Honestly, really good ambushes there, guys. You all should get Employee of the Month. Every single one of you. May you pick it up from your grave. You can really see the AI in action here. When you don't know where everyone is and don't nuke the room, you can see the AI actively taking cover and preparing ambushes to deal with me. Sending in the robots. Unfortunately, I'm motherfucking Laos. Not really conducive to their survival, is it? That continues a direction, but there was also a continued direction down there. And there's also real hidden spots all over the place that I need to be investigating. Well, hello there. Wait. You feel like you hear baby cries on stream from time to time? Alex, what the fuck are you listening to? Because you ain't listening to this stream, that's for certain. Oh, cache found! Yes! 1 down, 2 to go.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Makes you wonder how well these tactics work against the Grenier? What, the Corpus tactics, or the Grenier tactics against us?
Your crowns are safe in my grasp.
Okay, so this should all be cleared. Yeah, they don't spawn down here.
And I am...
Hard to say, Apia. Hard to say. Let's check all around here. Hi there. Here you go. One coin-operated hostage tank. We're not going to do a Grand Void. That is not what we're here for. It corked you as well. Yeah, I'm still here, camera. Don't know why it gave up for a moment there.
Your desire is found wanting deep.
The annoying one has got away. Oh no, what a loss. Shields have been busted. But we're not a shield tank, so it's not a concern. Charged up. Let's just take out all of that lot. Okay. Allow the
Reactor is going into stasis.
coolant.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can.
That's who was in the chat the other day. How rude. Look, if someone's going to make a Weasley voice, I can call them out for having a Weasley voice. Yeah.
Has been extracted.
I would expect the same sent directly to me as well. In fact, I have received exactly the same here whenever I use one of those intentionally grating voices. One's designed to mock, not to enjoy. Damn, that guy thought he had the easy job. Just defend the Okay then. I'm not going to ask any questions. I don't get paid to think. Well, Lavos doesn't get paid to think. I do, obviously. Alex saying, yeah, sorry, those cries were coming from somewhere else. Oh wow, there's just a crying baby somewhere in Alex's life and he blamed it on the stream. Now that is beyond my pay grade. Good luck. Now, does this set a timer? Corpus ship, I think this sets a timer. And I won't be able to see that timer. I'm not going to plug that in until I'm certain I've got everything. Because that time, I'm going to need it to find my way out of here. But for now, let's just find the other 2 caches. Find the other 1 cache, and then we'll be good.
We found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
Oh, the crying baby was in your game, Alex. I see. Well, I'm glad there is not a real-life unattended child suffering. Good to know. Alright, let's find this other cache. Could be anywhere, reasonably, honestly. Not going to be down there, of course, that's extraction. Yo, Mirrorlave, thank you very much for the gifted sub over to Alex. Now, if there's a crying baby on an advert, they won't be distracted by that either. Splendid stuff. Thank you very much, Mirrorlave. Oh, hi there. That's misery. Okay, we can just kill that. Kill. Now, just to find where that cache is hiding.
Nice to meet a fellow soldier.
Hi there.
Solaris united forever, me old mate.
Sounds good, sounds good. Do you know where the cache is? Oh, okay. When we disable a reactor, does it blow up the whole ship or just neutralize it? Depends on how you do it, honestly. Sometimes you can just, you know, deal damage to it. Others, you do legitimately just blow the place up. I think this one is a blow the place up one. When we do it with the, putting the core back in and running it to overload. Okay, so I've gone through to the end of the mission and not found one of the caches. So I've clearly missed a step. This is not good. I'm not freeing that one. Ooh. Got a strategy about me saying about weird voices? What's on your mind, Sil? There's a mildly ominous phrase from you. Is there a cache down here? That would be convenient if there is. Oh! Nailed it.
You found all the caches.
Nailed it. Wipe out all of these. Live your best lives. Well, actually don't. Oh, I see, Sil. That's what's on your mind. Okay. Thanks for the reminder. Luckily, we do not have a diabetic coma here. For those who are unaware, that is a username.
This will trigger a meltdown.
Alright then.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
There we go. And yep.
Reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately.
So now we need to go back to that extraction, which we know the route to because we've already done it.
This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Let's get out of here. I'm gonna switch to... oh, not that. Switch to this, so now I can pop the bubbles. If there's any that get in my way along the way out. And there's going to be no more in my way along the way out. Sure, why not? There we go. Did we find all the caches? Absolutely. All caches acquired. What was our loot for that? It was Honestly, absolute crap. But we did find all the caches. All 3 acquired. Mission completed. 10 minutes and 7 seconds. Honestly, that's not bad going. Oh, hello. What? We have drops? Chat? We have drops? I didn't think they were active on this channel. I thought the drops were supposed to be on specific channels. Huh. I should already have this. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. Yeah, yeah. This is the primetime drop? That also doesn't sound right. Primetime drops do not carry over to directory wide. Yeah. God knows what's going on with that one then. God knows what's going on with that. You have progress on the primetime one? They've definitely miskeyed the primetime one then this week, haven't they? Oh well, our win on that, I suppose. Enjoy your drops, y'all. We weren't supposed to have drops. I didn't see any notice about drops either, no. But there's a drop coming through. We'll take those. A happy little accident, if you will. As you're saying, they had issues with drops over the weekend, so maybe to fix it, they broke prime time? Maybe. Honestly. Yeah, we don't look that good on in mouth, yeah. How do you activate drops? Well, you don't really activate them. So, if you're eligible to receive drops on Twitch, the way it works is that so long as you're watching an eligible channel while signed into an account, you just accrue progress, and then once it gets there, you just need to claim it. And you claim it through your Twitch drops inventory. So if you click on your profile icon at the top right, or if you're on mobile, ask someone on a mobile. If you click on your profile icon, you go to your drops and rewards page, and it should be in there. Let me just check, is it actually called specifically drops and rewards? I think it was. Yeah, drops and rewards. And then just in the inventory there, you'll see what you're able to claim. You will need to connect your Twitch and Warframe account to actually receive the claim, but so long as you've hit the claim, you can then connect up your account afterwards and it should work. According to Happy Hour, on mobile it's under account from the main menu. Good to know. There we are then. Oh, sorry, no, it's not from account, it's from profile on the main menu. Alright. Yes, and Captain Ravioli pointing out you can't claim drops from the iOS app. However, if you are watching through the iOS app, you can go and claim it through your web browser. You just can't do it through the app because of contract reasons. Contracts are dumb. I mean, they're sensible. They have a place. They exist for a reason. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not saying all contracts are dumb, but the way that so many contracts either get thrown around or put together are frankly dumb. And I say this as somebody who also has to pore over contracts and check for problematic terms and turn things down or try and get them rewritten otherwise. There are some crazy requests in contracts sometimes. Alright then. That aside, we've done Sabotage, we've done Exterminate, we've done Spy, we've done Disruption. All HUDless. Let's see. I'll be honest, those were the ones I was most concerned about, was finding the caches and doing Disruption, and I seem to have handled that just fine. So you know what, I would specifically warn, don't do Railjack, by someone who apparently does this frequently. So let's go do Railjack. Let's do a mid-tier one, let's do a Saturn Proxima, Nodo Gap. Let's do a Railjack HUDless. How bad could it be? Because either we will show that person's warning was absolutely valid, and you'll get to laugh at my hubris, or we might do something amazing. Let's see. Alright then. Yep. Not sure what the objective is, but we're going to find out. Ship killer platform. Listen to the guy, he tells you. Ship killer platform to deal with. Alright then. I don't actually know where my reticle is pointing right now.
About to ring the doorbell. Enemy pilots are panicking. Keep it up.
50% of them are down. Good to know.
Enemy fighters are routing.
All fighters down. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to find where the ship killer is, and we need to deal with the cruise ships. Big shots there. Big shots coming from there. Cruise ship.
Ready?
I swear I was looking... Ah, there it is. Yep, that's a cruise ship down. What do you mean it's hard to aim with the big gun without a UI? What do you mean it's hard to aim? That was exactly the same. Let's get you to sit still. There we go. How does Lavos work with Railjack abilities? 10-second cooldown per ability.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
Okay, I think that shot went through it. What are you trying to lock onto? Yeah, no, okay, that one, it's bouncing over in weird places, and I'm out of charges, god damn it. Hubris! That was weird, the targeting did bounce all over the place. So the first one worked, and now it's bugging. Don't charge. Yes, there's a UI here, it's physically impossible to use without it. It was easy on the first one. I don't know what happened with the aiming there. The second shot that I fired, it looked like it went straight through the fucker. You can't blame me for that one. And then the third one, I'm trying to compensate for it jumping all over the place. This should just hit it. And it did. Yeah.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with.
There we go.
Attention to remaining targets.
The thing is, I do know how this works. I appreciate y'all's attempted advice, which, by the way, is a little bit incomplete. But believe you me, I didn't put together a Railjack guide years ago for nothing. I know what's going on here. That's what threw me off with the marker on that one bouncing all over. It shouldn't do that. Alright, this looks like where we're going to be raiding. There we go. We've got the Zapparino on that. That looks good to me. Yep, there we go.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Alright then, so let's get inside of here now. Where is the entrance?
Ship killer platform.
Entrance. There it is.
Yesterday.
Let's get this hidden under the rock there. I'm not going to trust the Railjack crew to do the radiators, because we've seen before now just how incompetent they can become. Alright, so it's going to be over in the left. Skip past all of these lot, dash up again. Hop into here, into the right room. You know what, let's hit them with a big old Zapparinos. Nailed it. Go back to our ship.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Okay.
One radiator down. Make it 2.
Oh! They shot the radiator already.
Destroy them.
Nice! That's not supposed to happen. They shot the radiator from there? Alright, okay. We take those. So now the next one is through here, into this room, but turn right. We go down the ramp here. Again, into the right side room. I think he might have just said radiator exposed, not radiator down. Oh, wait, no. I forgot a step. I need to shoot this thing first. That's what it was. This is exposed. It's not like the missile battery. This is exposed, then I go to the other one. That's what it was. The things that a lack of UI will do to you. There we go. Got it.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Yeah, it looks like they're not shooting it. Okay, that's fine. Now that should be on the other side. If they could see where this one was, they won't see where the other one is. So I need to maneuver around to go find it.
Core is vulnerable.
Okay, they found it. I spun around, my NPC crew immediately shot it.
Trash the place.
Where's my entrance again? There we go. Nope, that's radiator. Shoot. Was it on top? There it is. Alright, cool. Who knew that the entire time my NPC crew were not shooting accurately? It's because I had a HUD. Who knew? Get past all of them, do another dash, swing us around here, sabotage successful, teleport back to ship. Looks so weird about a HUD. It does, doesn't it? It's a little bit unsettling. Mission is not marked as complete, so I need to take out some more cruise ships. Let's see, where are you at? It's aiming at something. Nope, I got it midway through a charge. Okay, that's a thing. Let's see. Where would the cruise ship be hiding? Because it's not attacking me at the moment. Hold on, to help with that, let's get these guys off of gunnery. Because if they're shooting, they'll disable the cruise ship, and then it'll stop attacking me, and then I can't see where it is. I want every indicator I can get to help me out here. Let's see, where are you at? Eyes are scanning open space, looking for it. Good old Mark 1 eyeball is all I've got here. I heard a blink, blink. That's things appearing. I hear a fighter. Fighter has possibly spawned as an escort with a cruise ship, so where is the cruise ship? Let's use the Seeker missiles. They're all converging over this way. I think they were just shooting a mobile emplacement, damn it. Mark 0.5 eyeballs, wear glasses now? No! It's Mark 1.1. New and improved. New recipe. Okay, I heard shooting, but it turns out it wasn't fighters, it was just that emplacement. I need to find this cruise ship. Nah, Mirror, that's cheating. I don't want to resort to that. I can find this. God knows what that was. So this is really frustrating, not knowing where my target is. Yes, Kenneth is the correct extension of Ken. Yeah. Now I hear a blink. Blimp means we're detecting something. Let's blow up all the stuff that's there. Just so that can't trigger the sound. Aha! Disguised cunningly as debris, I have found you! And now you shall face the full power of this fully operational railjack. Begone!
Scratch 1 cruise ship. Enemy forces pacified. Ship killer platform neutralized. Mission resolved.
Ta-da!
Incoming attack craft. Crew, light them up.
We don't care about the attack craft. Mission resolved. So it turns out that the HUD, despite not hiding the rare item pickups, which is a lot of pickups in Railjack, it has hidden the end of mission reward. There we go. That didn't pop up at the top. Okay. But that is a Railjack mission fully completed with no HUD UI. A little bit of a pain point at the end there with that singular cruise ship. All the rest of it, honestly, quite manageable. Passed it twice? I'm sure I passed it twice, yeah. Still ended up finding it. One thing you must remember, Ryken. One thing you must remember. You are one of 100 people watching a stream. And so, of all the extra eyeballs out there, some people are going to spot what I don't see. I am still one person who is also keeping track of a stream chat at the same time. Naturally, some of you are going to see stuff that I don't. Alright, let's pop out of here. Well, I think with such a successful haul right there, I think it's time we do some more giveaways. I do think it is time we do some more giveaways. So let's open up that pause menu right there. Let's have a look at what giveaways we can line up this time. I think we can do a multi-giveaway. I think we could do a multi. Yeah, let's step this one up a bit. Oop. That is not the thing I meant to click. There we go. Let's do 3 100 plat giveaways. Because why not? We have them to give away. The support for the Quest to Conquer Cancer has been that overwhelmingly great that we just have this many platinum packs from DE to give away to you lot here. Absolutely. So it is my absolute joy to put a pin in the background music to open up the draw and say, type in the chat, win exclamation mark win win QTCC. Exclamation mark win QTCC for a chance to win one of those 3 100 platinum giveaways there. I'll give y'all a couple minutes to grab that just in case a bot misses any one of y'all. You'll see yourself slide in on screen if you are indeed entered into the giveaway. Yeah, my brain just kind of crossed between a few things at once there, Yubi, yeah. It crossed between QTCC and XKCD. And just ended up at XQC, didn't it? Which is just all of the wrong. No. Exclamation mark win QTCC. And as a reminder as well, for those of you who are subscribers or VIPs, you do have the ability to set your own avatar on these giveaway arenas. So if you want to have something other than default levels, whether you'd like to have yourself a Gome, Trinity, or any of the other Warframes, you can indeed use the ! Pick frame command and have your own personal expression. Or if you'd rather to have your own personal one added, your particular fashion, then donate $25 or more to the Questacon counter through this channel. And you can add yours in for your own use or for everyone to use if you really want to show off. Win QTCC, just a moment more on that for y'all to be able to join in. So I reckon you're not a subscriber or VIP, so in order to pick Frame Trinity, you would need to do that first. Or get your own personal one in, as I say, by donating to QTCC through this channel. And there is Mirrorlave. Mirrorlave, thank you very much for the gifted sub over to Raikan2119. Much appreciated there, Mirrorlave. So now we once again come back to the bit where the bot does take a moment to recognize gifted subs and to update accordingly to take someone's frame request. So I'm going to hard set it instead for Raikan's sake. Let me open up the settings page. Let's set this in here. So that was Raikan2119 Trinity and saved. There we are. You about to use your Prime? Ah, well, now you can't because Mirrorlave gave it to you instead. You can enjoy your Prime somewhere else. And Demetari, speaking of Primes, thank you very much for dropping your Prime over here for the first time and joining into the channel proper. Much appreciated. Cheers on that, Demetari. You can't see me cheering at the moment. I am taking a sip of water. Alright, that's enough time for everyone to get themselves in on the giveaway. Let's do the draw here and see who our 3 winners are going to be of this draw. Any 3 of you could be winners, whether you've been past winners or not, whether this is your first time here or not. Everyone's got an equal chance, and of course that does mean a lot of you are going to be equally obliterated. 41 of you will fall, 3 of you will stand proud. Who is it going to be? It's not going to be Solanzi, it's not going to be Ellie, it's not going to be Curtis, it's not going to be Happy Hour. We have our winners here. It is Jozu, Miracle Raven, and UB95.
The extraction point is up ahead.
Congratulations to the 3 of you there. UB95, Miracle_Raven, and Jozu. For the 3 of you here, make sure you do have the !IGN command set up for yourself. So !IGN followed by your Warframe username and your platform, so I know exactly where to send that to. Because of course, if I don't know where to send it to, you can't get it. It's as simple as that, really. So for all 3 of you winners, if you've not done so before now, !IGN, followed by your Warframe username and platform, we can get that sent on over to you there. Absolutely. And a reminder, all these QTCC giveaways, all the Platinum, all the packs provided by DE will be sent out in the early part of November once all of QTCC is wrapped up. So yeah, you 3, look forward to your extra Platinum. Absolutely. Alright. With that round of giveaways done, let's bring us back into a Warframe. Continue on the good stuff, shall we? Let us continue with that there. Demetari saying, no worry, love you content on YouTube, very informative. Why, thank you. I hope you enjoy your time here on stream just as much, if not more, perhaps. And Mirrorlave has found something, smiley face. Okay. We'll leave whatever that is where it is. Now, we've done the railjack now. We've gone through some pretty spicy mission types to say no UI whatsoever. I have seen a mix of calls for different other missions here or there. Some of which are, frankly, slogs rather than fun. I'll be honest, and slogs I will just skip out on. I will happily skip out on slogs, so any 60 eyes or equivalent Apex fights, they can stay where they are. They can stay where they are. Akaboy suggesting Defection. We are Raikan suggesting Void Flood. Interesting choices, both of those. Definitely on the painful side of things. Let's give the Void Flood a try. And I'm going to stick with Lavos. No Titania cheese on this. We'll stick with Lavos. let's give that a go through. So it is Void Flood. And let's still keep it Steel Path, why not? Add on all the pain. I am, because of this, going to enhance my companion by giving it a weapon. There we are. What's a good thing you can farm from bounties on Earth? That is such a broad question. I would recommend you instead have a look at the drop tables there. Either the physical manifestation of them in-game, or look through on the wiki. That is more than a simple question, sorry, Queen Essie. That's a whole essay. Also, Sean, thank you very much for dropping your Prime here. Much appreciated. Cheers. Welcome into channel proper. Alright, let's do this. Void Flood, Steel Path. My goal is a single round. So long as I can complete a single round, the rest of it is just the management and mechanics, and we're more here to go through the variety rather than to try and level cap something for the sake of it. Yeah.
The angels are clawing at the Albrecht membrane, creating ruptures that will saturate
This
the
way.
area with void.
Not this way. This way. That's what I said. Yeah, this way. No, okay. Aha, here's our big room. Okay.
Engineering Vitaplast to float was a mistake. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the
Let's
ruptures.
grab our Vitaplast. And then once we gather it, we need to start slamming it into the objective locations. Of which I could definitely see where they are. Yes. Alright, we got enough. So let's plug it into... somewhere around here.
Greedy. Take all that Vitaplast to a rupture.
You wouldn't happen to be able to describe where the rupture is, would you, lass? No? Oh, this is bad, because there is the mission objective working against me now. Where is it? It's got to be in this room. Where is it? It's a big-ass thing. Where is it? Wait. Ah!
Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties?
Oh god, we're already at a negative modifier. Already at a negative modifier.
Rupture closed.
Okay, number one's opened. That is just a world sound, which doesn't give me an indication as to where.
With Vitaplast before this whole shit goes topsy-turvy.
Okay, so next one spawned anywhere in this room. Anywhere. And we know that they are very dark, hard to spot, could be anywhere. There it is, there it is, there it is. And this is why I'm only doing one round of it. Another one down, okay.
Wow, Vitaplast sealed that rupture.
I would like to grab the large orb. Got it. Not a fill though. God damn. Oh, sweet. That was convenient. Alright, is that enough to fill it in? It will be with that. There we go. Fully filled.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things.
And we just need to deal with the terrible
One of those
thing.
things is approaching. Do be careful.
There we go, there we go, there we go. And it's destroyed.
I do not know where that
Wonderful. Okay.
will not be going back.
Let's get out.
You can always do more. But if you can't,
I don't know where I would need to go to do the more. So, we're leaving. Genuinely no idea where I'd have to go for the more. I will take my round one success and I will run with it. That is enough for me.
You are a blade.
Hello, Porfin. How's stream going? Pretty well. If you ignore my chickening out of continuing that. You'd say Cascade, but that could be miserable. It really could be, yeah. Cascade is a nightmare mission in itself. A lot of people struggle with it just by its innate design. So now add on not even knowing where you're going. That is horror incarnate, and there's a reason I've just not been doing it. I am sticking to the ones which are actually doable. That's just too much. That is just too much. Right, Defection is one that I'm not sure is very doable, but we could certainly give it a try. I am going to swap frame for this, because Vault is simply superior than Lavos for this. Plague Core, I think, is a suitable build for this. Yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty good. We won't be needing that. So let's instead go with some defenses. There we are. Calm down, Reckon. You've had your suggestion. Not that I was even taking them in the first place, but you've had yours. That is a survival node. There is a defection node. Steel path, of course, because I hate myself. Let's do this. Now this, I think, is going to be harder than Railjack. Harder than Railjack. And the simple reason behind that is going to be, where is everything? Also, remember, I can't see my hit points, and I've switched to Vault to try and make this easier for speed purposes. But it does mean that I have no idea how close I am to death at any given moment. Or how close I am to running out of energy at any given moment. Yes, Ackerboy, they have. I've ignored them. There we go. Okay, good. Try not to get hit. These may be infested, but that only means that they don't have a lot of hit points. They still have a lot of damage behind them.
The impure, the unworthy have no future.
Bro, we're doing a fucking defection mission. What do you mean you're spawning here? What do you mean you lot are spawning? Honestly. Alright, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Where might the survivors be coming from? Where might the survivors be? Not here. Okay, let's grab that. We're gonna need it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got some survivors. 1, 2, 3. Is it just 3 of you? I thought you always came in 4s. Alright, well this is what we got then. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep moving. Keep moving. That's it. Watch your corners, watch your corners. Go on around. Nice. Okay, so they are squads of 3. Got it. Maybe it's squads of 4 if you're not in solo. Oh, need to reload. Ow. Plus no, plus no. That is concerning. Dodge through all this lot. Grab that. Okay. So this should be the same run again. So this is a speed up panel. They came from this way last time. Let's see if I can pop this way. I have no idea if a survivor died or not, but we'll see what's happening. None are showing up here, so they must be coming from a different route. I want to make sure I do not get my energy drained. Aha, here they are. Alright. This is going to have to do, isn't it? Let's run. I don't know how good your hit points are, because I can't see. We're just going to guide them through. I don't even know what route they've taken. Alright, good. This is why I picked Volt. The extra speed is so good for getting them into position.
The infestation is growing more aggressive with each passing minute. Head to extraction when you can no longer guarantee the crew's safety.
I couldn't guarantee their safety from the first minute, Lotus. I'll be quite honest with you. Give me my extraction. This is a successful defection mission, and that is good enough for me. There you go.
A valuable lesson.
Can you do a defection mission with no UI? Yes. There you are. Alright. Do we still see the scopes of snipers without the HUD? Honestly, at this point I'm not sure, so I'm going to go grab one. Let's just grab one, pop in and out of an open world just to see. I have another inbox message. Well, I've already had my surprise drop, so it's a Mirrorlabe. Mirrorlabe, they're done. They've got them all now. It's fine, but thank you for the Protector Stalker Floof. Dear. Alright, let's pop into Cetus. Here we go. Right, so let's open up the arsenal, swap quickly to a sniper. Fast travel to Konzu, back out the menu. Quickly pop in, just see what happens with the sniper scope, and then get back on with stuff. No! Oh my, look at that! This is a no-HUD sniper rifle. Enjoy. That doesn't look good. We're never supposed to look at trees in the distance that carefully, are we? There we are. RTX off, RTX on. That's what that is. You thought there was a setting specifically for scopes? There is, but we've got HUD turned off, which is its own setting. There we are. It's just a spyglass? Yeah. I'm just looking really intently forwards. Alright, so now we know that snipers are a little more disadvantaged than some may have expected. Good to know. Unveil Riven without a HUD next might be impossible. Oh, you know what? Let's have a look. Let's see. What Riven can I slap on? We're not using Latent too much at the moment, so let's see about something there. Let's temporarily... Okay. God knows what that build is. So let's temporarily remove Magnetic Might. Let's slot in one of these. Catch a fish, mine a gem or metal, and kill an enemy within 30 seconds. Let's do that. One fish, one mining, one enemy, 30 seconds, plain survival. Let's do it. I'm going to switch off a Bolt. No UI. Is it possible? I mean, it's possible, obviously. Is it doable? You don't need to give me advice, I reckon. I still know how to play this game, thank you. Let's go do this. Go bypass all of that lot. Head on down over this way. So, first step, which is what you always do with these, is find yourself a fishing spot in the area. There we go, yep. From here, there's a mining spot. That was easy, actually. Grab the miner. Yeah, that is very doable. Okay, good. Alright then. I'm not going to throw down the thing that makes the fish glow. I know I could, not going to do it. Oh hey, that's useful. That is really useful. What is... Okay. You know what, that's... This is going to be the hard bit. I have no aiming reticle, and this is already a difficult thing. I didn't even realise this had glowing gills. Alright, there we go. We got our shark eel. It looks like that finished. Enemy? Did I succeed? Did I succeed? Is that it? There was no sound. There was no kaboom. I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom. Let's find out. Yes! I succeeded! Or did I? It's a twin Comac ribbon. Okay. It didn't tell us anything about what happened there, but it did succeed. Alright then. Ribbon opening with no HUD. You don't know if you did it or not until you leave to find out. But you asked for a ribbon opening. There's your ribbon opening with no HUD. I know, Liv, I know we could open up the challenges menu, but that's... Oh, come on. That's a little bit too simple. But there's Void Ring farm time? No. Moving swiftly on. No, so we've now done Railjack Defection, Disruption, Void Flood, Ribbon Opening, Spy Mission, Exterminate Mission, Sabotage with all 3 caches first try. Whew. You like this? Oh, Prince Curtis. Prince Curtis, that is nothing. This is the amount we can get away with without lagging out the area. This was from previous QTCC. This was last year's, if you donate $25 or more, get a drone added in your honor. If you're wondering as to how much dronage could be put down here. Equipment, Orbiter, Decorate. Those are the ones that are placed. And those are what I have available. I have been gifted quite a number of drones over time. A huge chunk of them from 2 people in particular, Quintus and Esprit, for whom the drone emotes on this channel are named after. Yeah, that is a lot of drones. A lot of drones. There's a Merolina drone? There is a Merolina drone. I was also gifted one of those. It is that one right there. I think I shrunk it down slightly, but yeah, it's there. And yeah, they go all wiggly because they're running over their spawn points. There is a grid of spawn points here that I could just walk through, but them, they rumble over them. Alright. I can't say Sorty's got survival, rescue, and assassination. You know what? Sure, let's do that. I think it was suggested possibly by yourself earlier. Let's go do that. We'll keep fully equipped setup. I'm happy with that. Let's go do the sortie. Survival, rescue, assassination. Oh, interesting. Of course, modifiers. Modifiers. Rescue, radiation hazard. Hopefully should be fine. Enemy elemental enhancement. Shouldn't be an issue. Assassination, shotgun only. Plenty fine. Plenty fine. Let's do this. You got gloomed by your own Sevagoth? Ooh, horrible. Alright, let's do a no HUD survival sortie.
Trigger the alarm. Life support has been cut off.
Bring it.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Well, I mean, they're not steel path enemies. They do just kind of fall over. Never thought about it. I could have brought Golden Instinct to see if there was some rare loot. Oh well. It's a low chance anyway. It's rare. I'm listening for the sound of fully charged. Not heard it yet. Still not fully charged? Okay. Have to keep on top of this life support though, because I am shooting these things piecemeal. Did I miss the fully charged sound? I'm headshotting everything I can. Nah, there's no way I'm not charged. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, there it is! Okay, yep. God damn. Person struggles for charge on this level. I'm gonna have to be conservative with these bullets so I don't waste them. They're a nightmare to charge up. I say as I missed twice. Yeah, I know the person has issues on charging on weaker enemies, but that was impressive. Again, no UI to tell me if I had just missed the sound. Yeah, worm can still kills, it's fine. Although, can the enemy still show up? That'll be great, please. It's funny when you think about it, the number of Warframe missions which you just cannot succeed if the enemies just decide to not turn up.
Get ready for a capsule.
Sometimes that's all it takes. If they just don't appear, you lose. Excavation comes to mind, survival comes to mind, because you will run out of life support towers and crate pickups. Disruption, you can't make any progress if they just don't show up. Obviously things like Exterminate, where you've got kill counts to meet. There's only a handful of missions, really, that you can still do if there's no enemies that come in. Things like Spy, Sabotage, Defection, those you can still get away with. I'm carefully listening for if Lotus gives me a timer warning. Because I want to know if my life support is running low. As I can't see it. There's no in-world change in ambience to suggest when your life support's getting low. Your character doesn't start to cough and splutter. It just reaches a point where the gas runs out. Should say I have a minute life support left. Should do. But there has been... There is a different set of voice lines if you haven't reached the minimum criteria for the mission yet. And sometimes it feels like Lotus just leaves you to perish if you don't figure it out in that time. But I also don't want to just waste it, you know? Oh god, I can't even see my reload timer. I tried firing before I'd finished reloading. Also, if other voice lines come through, they can interrupt the Lotus speaking to you at a critical moment. But that's always fun. Now, sorties are 10 minutes long, right? I'm not going to open the mission window, despite the fact that would give me a timer, because that would be, frankly, a kind of cheating. It would be against the spirit of the challenge. So, I'm just going to have to hold out until Lotus says I'm allowed to leave. I just have to hold out. None of those were headshots, and none of those charged me up. Quick little reload. Ah, fully charged. Got another round of Incarna mode. Nice fire. Unfortunately, stab. Oh, hey, another one. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know you were there, but if you want to die, I can oblige. Nah, I'm feeling uncomfortable out of this. I'm going to pop one. Oh, that is the worst timing. Never mind, he's dead anyway.
Life support activated.
Just with the enemy spawn rate, it was feeling a little bit uncomfortable not picking that up. Wanted to be certain. Also, I think my Verglass is still set to viral electric. I need to switch that back to viral heat. It is just better. Yeah, she did inform me I've activated life support. That was very convenient of her. The thing you just did, you did it. Well done, Tenno. I mean, I know in a group mission it's more useful, but yeah. We can still mark it. No warning so far, so either we're doing really well or the game just wants to let us fail. Just gotta hold it out. How much longer? Don't know. More than a second? Less than an hour? We can, you know, set some reasonable limits. Your 2 weapons to go farm. You've got Plasma Plinks and Glaxion. I mean, you've got some of the best Tenet weapons right there. Tenet Diplos? You can do Tenet Diplos. For mastery? Okay, Tenet Diplos, and then Tenet Livia? I know you don't so much farm as get it from Ergo Glass, but it gives you something different to do, right? Oh, Cyclone. Yeah, Cyclone's a nice pickup. Another Eximus revealing themselves, that loud sound. I'm not getting a lot of life support pickups, so again I'm going to pop this for safety. I don't know where the next one is, though.
Life support has been replenished.
Where? Ah, okay, that was easier to find than I feared. If it was in the next room over, I might have been scuppered. Hello. Yeah, the spawns are not the greatest for me right now, which is going to make life support risky. Fully charged.
Additional life support has arrived.
Good to know. Where is it, Lotus? Oh, is it on my HUD? Okay, I'll just check that. Me and my broken guideline here. I don't have access to cross impacts, but I can still get a lot of work done. Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, Ellie, yeah. The Tenet Envoy, if that's not in your list of owned weapons, definitely grab that one. It's probably the most ammo-efficient, non-incarnate AoE weapon. In terms of efficient versus how much AoE power you get. Envoy just somehow dodged most of the nerfs to AoE weapons back in the day that just sundered the ammo of so many of them. It's like, we'll make it where the Brahma and the Tsar only pick up 1 shot per ammo. How about the Envoy? It's also a big AoE weapon. It's very easy to use.
Go to extraction.
And they just went, yeah, we'll give it quadruple the ammo pickup.
Life support.
Alright, so I put some more life support in. Now it's time to find extraction. Literally find extraction. All those other times where Lotus is like, hey, go find extraction. Yeah, no. This is finding extraction. Okay, that was another life support tower. Probably means we're in the right direction, but no way to know for certain. I can't go in that way. No, okay. I don't spend a lot of time on this survival map, so this is going to be a little bit more complicated. Where is my exit? Is it down this way? Oh god, if this sends me through an underwater section, I am fucked. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, okay. Whew. We're good. For the Envoy, what element? Toxin. Straight up. Because the Envoy has innate cold on the explosion, cold toxin, you get innate viral. Well, innate viral. It's just super good. I know that hunting munitions isn't quite the meta these days, but because you can't use Galvanized Aptitude, because AoE weapon, and you can get the innate viral, so you don't need to mod it in, you can go for a heavy crit hunting munition setup, and it actually works on the Envoy. And we got another drop. Thank you, Vazia. I've watched so much Prime Time. Isn't that wonderful? Cheers DE for that little mix-up. Okay, on to the next sortie mission. It's a rescue. And I'm not going to have any waypoint on where to go for the rescue. Or where to take them to exit. Oh, gods. Maybe I should have de-equipped my companion's weapon. My companion might kill the target.
Suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home.
Oh, that's a dead end. I had 2 choices. I chose the wrong one. Alright then. Let's just navigate through bit by bit and hope we find what we're looking for. I'm currently radbrocked. That is a dead end. Not that way. That is a drop.
The enemy is on high alert.
Continue this way. Continuing to travel through.
Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
Friendship door. Sounds like a good thing. This way? Ah. Not what I expected. Because there is a lockdown.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go. I didn't even know there was... Not that way. Is this a dead-end room? Alright, never mind. Yep, I'm not familiar with this particular tile set apparently. Or at least not in that way. Let us continue. This is a dead-end room, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this one's a dead-end room. Well, that's not good. I found a lot of dead ends so far, and I do not wish to have that happen too much. Down this way. Don't worry, Yubi. The whole challenge is I can figure it out. Much appreciated. Let's go down this way. We'll just leave them all to their team killing fun. Drop ourselves in here. Up the other side. Still continue to... Wait. Yeah, this is just a pass-through tile. That's fine. That is a dead end. Okay, continuing our search. Dead end. Aha! This looks like a rescue room.
I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight. The hostage is almost out of time.
Alright, hostage is almost out of time, because of course it's a sortie, they instantly trigger alarms. Let's just get these things dead. My foot is tingling for some reason.
This is
Like I've got a trapped nerve.
Hostage is in one of these cells.
Okay, hostage not in that one, try next. Got them. Alright, here, have a gun. You're gonna need it.
Prisoner located. We need to
Although if they shoot me in the back, that would be bad. Okay, extraction, extraction. Where is... Ow. Where... Oh, where is extraction? I need to watch out very carefully for radiation zones, because I don't want to risk that. Also, where is my target?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Lotus, stop talking random shit. Where is my target? Where have they gone?
It hurts.
Where are you? Where have you gone, you idiot? No! Where did they run to? There you are. Oh, why are you disguised? Oh my god. Of all the ways I expected to lose, running off down a random ramp was not the way I thought this was going to go. Please. It looks like the enemies are endlessly spawning, so we need to find our way out. We can't just kill them all. This door. No, that's the way in. We need to go out a different door.
Marines inbound.
Alright, cool. You with me? Yes, you are. Good, good, good. Alright, that's a nasty set of radiation fields up ahead. If I jump over them, I don't risk getting irradiated. And if I don't get irradiated, I can't end up shooting my own ally. There we go. I have no idea how many hit points they're on. They are taking damage from toxin, but it'll be fine. Oh, I'm glad there's no friendly fire on at that moment there. I just aimed right at their back. This is a tense escort, honestly. Not knowing where to go or how close to death they are, or even physically where they're stood at any given moment. This is a tense escort.
You have excellent taste.
Mark
Yo!
the operative with a waypoint so you can lost him again. Smile.
I'm not marking them with a waypoint. It doesn't even work. Look at this. Doesn't work. But thank you very much there. I'll have a look at who was that from in just a second, because we're in the midst of this mission. And I do not want to lose my operative here. Okay, extraction's got... Oh, this is the extraction tile. Yes!
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yes! We made it! We made it!
Escort mission complete.
Nailed it.
The hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
Nailed it. Mirrorlave, thank you very much for the £10 tip there. Much appreciated indeed, Mirrorlave. As ever. Yes, there we go. So, a rescue without HUD. More complicated than one might want. But still plenty doable. Ah. Right. This will bring us to the final stage of the sortie, the assassination. But before we do that, let's do a quick double check on the giveaway situation here. Yeah, let's do a 500 plaque giveaway. I'm sure some of you here would like the opportunity to win yourselves 500 platinum. So let me just get that set up real quickly here for you. One winner and sets it. Bring it up onto the screen here. And let's open the draw. Alright then. Exclamation mark win QTCC in the chat for a chance to win 500 platinum. Once again, this is available through QTCC from Digital Extremes themselves. They're happily providing that platinum in thanks to the amount of support on this channel. And by God, we had a lot of support. We have had a lot of support. We're at $3,232.26 raised for the quest to conquer cancer. And that is Canadian dollars, just to be clear on that. So, of course, we have all those giveaways as a thank you for those of you who have contributed. And if you also would like to contribute to the cause, because, of course, we are raising money for charity to say fuck you to cancer, if you would like to support me on that, then please do go ahead and donate through the exclamation mark QTCC link. Make sure you donate it through this channel so we got all the rewards together. Absolutely. Yeah, apparently I don't like this G is just not taking a shower today. No one wants to stand near you, but bro, done not quite what you did there, but wow. You've said something really unpopular. And SoulPlayer02, thank you very much for the Prime sub here on the channel. Much appreciated. Welcome on in and enjoy your lovely blue sub badge, the lack of ads here on the channel, and all the emotes and access to the Support City Lounge on the Discord. Cheers for that. Yeah, if you type in something before the command, the bot can't read the command. You do have to do just exclamation mark win QTCC just on its own. We'll give you all a moment more to enter in on that. As I say, this is a 500 platinum giveaway provided by Digital Extremes. You only get the opportunity right now, here on this one. There we are. We've got some people brave enough to join. I like this G up at the front there. So we'll do the draw in about 10 seconds there. SoulPlayer, you're very welcome. Glad you enjoy the videos. Hope you enjoy the stream just as much. Again, thank you for dropping your Prime here. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the draw. Many people hopeful to get this 500 platinum here. Only one person will be able to claim it though. There's only one 500 plaque prize we're doing on this draw right here, right now. It's not Azrael, it's not Logrin, it's not Regulus, it's not Ravioli, it's not Washbear, it's not Kelton, it's not Ellie, it's not Minashinu, it's not the Raven again, it's not Jozu, it's not Deathsculler. Our winner is in fact going to be UB95 with the double snipe. Someone's feeling
Excellent
lucky
work,
today.
Tenno. The extraction point is up ahead.
UB95, congratulations on the leveling up there. You've just secured yourself a 500 platinum prize. Would you look at that one right there? I think it went too much already. Hey, UB, if you're entering the giveaways, you have a chance just like everyone else. If you feel like it's too much, stop entering. It's as simple as that, really. But there we go. Congratulations there, UB, on that victory. And once again, that'll roll on out once all of QTCC wraps up. Yeah, this is unfettered RNG. That's how it works. It turns out, if things are completely random, then some things will happen multiple times and other things will happen never. It's just the way it be. Alright then. And now we have the final stage of the sortie. In this HUD-less mode, let's grab the heck. Cool for heck, of course. That looks like plenty of damage there. Heat Corrosive is doing all the good job. Well, let's bring it in. You were saying, since it's coming from D, not going to stop? Absolutely fine then. Yep. Alright. Sortie, assassination, toll stodge, this thing. Let's go do it. Okay. This way?
Alert the queens. My prize has returned to me.
I'm gonna try and figure out which way we need to go. Nope, not this way. Let's see. That looks like a dead end already. Let's glance through here. That's a dead end room. So it's going to be out this way. Yep, there we go. This is the way to go. I'm going to check up the right first. Yep, we continue this way. I know, Eliu. I know. I was pronouncing it incorrectly on purpose there to mock the mission. I have, however, now cursed it for a bunch of people, I'm sure, yes. But c'est la vie. Alright, come on. Where is it? Nope, not this way. Not this way. Dang it. Didn't I come from this way? Nope, that's a dead end, so I didn't come from there. Is this whole routing a dead end? Because it didn't look like this one went somewhere. Oh, wait. No, no, nah. Okay. Hidden little turn. Not that way. This way? Here we go. This looks like it. Nailed it.
Do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
Yeah, let's see what you got for me, mate. Although, no HUD, so no idea what I need to be watching out for. I don't remember, actually, if I need to do anything with those or not. Very effective shield. I actually kept him alive for a few seconds. Alright.
My trophy, my glory.
Carefully do this, because, again, no HUD. What? 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 Yup. There we go. Follow it around. Do it again. Swoopty swoopty swoops all the way around. Jump over this. Probably going to spawn another one. Let's just... Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's end it, broski. You and me. No HUD, no specialties, just gun v gun. Bring it. I've never done this fight on a sortie before, so I have no idea. Do I need to stand there? If there's something I need to interact with, I can't see it. I'm spamming the interact button. Okay, the door is locked. Is now a good time to admit that I only did the fight once after they revamped it and then promptly forgot that it existed? Well, this is a little bit of a complication. He's supposed to be here, right? Like, there's nothing I need to interact with at this stage. The fight should just continue, right? I could have sworn it just continues. The way the Vora successfully trapped me. He's won. That's it. It's game over. Vora's caught me forever. Nah. Okay, well, this is embarrassing. Don't tell Lotus. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Well, this is an improvement. Lava shock, do 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 do. Sorry. Okay. Thanks, Ellie. There's no interacting with that. Yeah, this fight's just broken. I can't seem to find a single trigger that could otherwise save us from this one. It's just broken. Damn it. Yeah, I've got to abort. Okay. Do I turn on the HUD before aborting just in case I did miss something? Acknowledging that I still need to abort, but just to see if there was something I should have interacted with. Yeah. I'm still going to abort immediately after this, but just to see, is there something that I've somehow missed, or is the game just lost? The game's given up. Alright, cool. I told you earlier, sometimes enemies just need to realize don't show up and they win. If they don't show up, we can't complete the mission. Ah! God damn it. Alright, well, let's try that again.
I see you.
Do you? Do you really? Ah. Alright.
Alert the queens. My prize has returned to me.
You didn't want me last time, mate. What are you so happy about? Ooh, dead end. Okay. Let me through.
And his Grenier clones will be dangerous foes to know. Proceed with caution.
A friendship door at the start. Go figure. Nothing down that way. This is a continuation. Checked over the left. Yep. Yeah, it's useful that Warframe doesn't have much in the way of labyrinths, isn't it? Certainly places to check, side rooms, but labyrinths, not really. Up this way. And then here we go. Follow the enemies, that works. I can't do slam rolls because I've got no melee, it's shotgun only. Oh yeah, I did say a relative lack. I didn't say no labyrinths whatsoever. The Kuvatile set is indeed a Kuvatile set. Aha, here we go. Alright, we're skipping that this time. Shoot him right in the face. He drops down. He apparently did not want to launch his electric spheres this time, which, you know, fair enough. Final curio without a HUD. You do that first, Steeljaw. You do that first. I've already found all the curio. There we go. And through this one. Oh, that hit me, did it? Dang. Ah, there he is. There he is. Ah. Alright, so now he's going to do something for a moment. That's not taking damage. That's fine. Is this a timed section? I can't remember. Genuinely can't remember how this next bit's supposed to go. Yep, my memory is completely lost on this one. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Give me a moment. I said I'll figure it out, Logan. Really? They were taking damage? It looked like they weren't taking damage, okay? I shot them multiple times. They weren't blowing up. Don't blame me for that one. I shot them. That was my first instinct. Didn't do something.
You have done well, Tenno. Head to extraction.
How was I to know that I'd knocked them both to nearly dead?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Oh no, Grenier, whatever will I do? Anyway. Extraction this way? Down. Nope. Another trap. Extraction this way. There it is. Ah. Well, the answer was just shoot it harder. Yeah, I thought the gun was good enough. I thought the gun was gonna blow things up at that distance. Turns out they had gun gating? I don't know. There we are. There we go. One sortie, fully complete, and our reward for all of that effort was 6,000 Kuva. What a result right there, eh? What a result. Alright then. That is a hell of a lot of those wonderful run-throughs. Let's see. Now, we started the stream at 230 squats already done. We've done 2 sets of 30, so that brings up to 290. So that means we're still 33 squats short? Yeah. We are 33 squats short of the current running total of squats owed. So let's get to that, shall we? Let's bring up the squats all the way to the limit of where we need to be. Once again then. Place ourselves right distance apart. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And with that, we're now caught up fully on every single squat earned as a community reward from the quest to conquer cancer. Whew! 323 squats in a week. Which is, when I say it like that, honestly not that many. When I say it like that, but all on stream in their each individual moments. Alright then. And on that note there, let me just check us on the giveaways. Yeah, we did the 500, we did the 250, we did the triple hundreds. So, yep, we'll save the remaining ones for the upcoming streams. Hydrate, I would love to. I've been thinking about it. Completely out. We've got through it all on this stream here. So I'll just go and refill some more in just a moment then, apparently. Which means now we have one last thing to do before we wrap it up for today, and before the second main stream on Friday. For now, let's do a quick Platinum giveaway. This is the standard Platinum raffle that we have every Wednesday and Sunday. So, exclamation mark ticket for a chance to win that. 75 Platinum, we'll do that draw in just a moment here. Whew, still a little bit out of breath. You know, actually, whilst I'm giving y'all a moment to grab that ticket, I'm going to go grab a little bit more water. I need to do that right now. So I'll be back in just one moment. And I'm back. Sorry on the delay there. Alright. That is enough time for everyone to grab themselves a ticket for the giveaway there. If you've not already done so, well, you weren't here moments ago, were you? So let's close our entries on that then today. And let's have a look. Who is going to be our winner of the 75 flag giveaway? Many of you have entered. Only one's going to be the winner. That person is... Oh. Ancestral D, or Ancestral. Ancestral, congratulations, you are the winner today of that Platinum giveaway. Again, if you've not already done so, please use the !IGN command. That's !IGN, followed by your Warframe username and platform. That way I know where we can send that over to you. Absolutely. Ancestral, congratulations on that. That one is not part of QTCC, that is part of the general giveaway supported by DE that we do every Wednesday and Sunday. Let's see, that is due to come out... So let me just grab that listing again. I should really have this bookmarked. Yep, that's due on October 15th. So in a week's time you'll see that in your inbox, just in time for the new update in fact. Just in time. Alright. From Happy... oh, never mind, that's the Queen. Never mind. Anyway, that is all on that for today though. That is the entire HUD stream. Not, if I recall correctly, did we... I don't think we failed a single mission other than the one that bugged out in the sortie. Which, that's not on me. Okay, Vor didn't turn up to the fight. That's his fault. Everything from a spy mission, exterminate, finding an item sculpture, sabotage caches, doing a defection mission, void flood, railjack, survival, all of it. You don't need the HUD to do it. But it's a lot easier with it. Let's see then about raiding on out of here. Who can we raid on over to today? The perpetual question at the end of one of these streams. Let's see who is live in the Warframe category, preferably someone who is also on a bit of a QTCC supporting binge. Let's see who we can say hello to. Let's have a look here. Oh, I see there's a lot of people over at Canna Craig. I wonder, is that a DEU day with some drops? Oh my, well, I think that's where we're going to need to head on over to then. If they've got some fun happening, we can go and support that fun, can't we, chat? We can go and support that fun. Let's raid on over to Canna Craig, who's joined by DEU Day. And as ever, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Hope you've had yourselves a wonderful time. I'll see you in the next one in my oh so wonderful maid outfit on Friday. Take care. Have the best of your week.